You obviously played for a handful of different teams and spent the most times in the NHL with the Edmonton Oilers, but 2 years with San Jose, and they were your last 2 years in this league. So I'm wondering how you view your time as a Shark when it happened and since then.
A major part of my career when I got traded to San Jose was one of the happiest times of my life. I was in great shape. I just got a new deal from the team, from the organization, which we're still very grateful for. And then and that going into my first camp there when I blew out my knee with running into Edam, that was probably the best shape I've been in my career. And I was ready. I was hungry, and so you can imagine, the time and the effort that I put in in those 4 or 5 months leading up to camp, how pumped and exciting it was, and really just wanted to give back for the contract that was given. It's frustrating too because I was playing some good hockey. Even when I came back off that little stint, and it was only a 2-week period, I was playing some really good hockey coming back from injury. Now, where I made the mistake was coming back too quick. At this point, it was my second ACL repair. Generally in history past, it takes a little bit longer. I'm the type of guy that, I wanted to leave it all out there. I was going to do whatever I had to do to get back out there. And I think it ultimately backfired on me in the end. And sometimes I wasn't being fair to myself or fair to my teammates and being honest exactly where I was at. So it's tough, but being in San Jose, the organization was great. The people working in the organization, guys like yourself, it was amazing. I wanted to, like I said, I was so hungry to just get back out there and just provide for this team. But it was frustrating because I couldn't be where I needed to be, and ultimately coming back, and then that the suspension on Silverberg, at that point was new. It was new coaching staff, Pete DeBoer, Steve Spott. So what happened was, I think that was my first or second exhibition game. I still had not really proven to these guys what kind of player I could be. Sorry, just let me fix this. And then once again, I made a mistake of not thinking for half a second out there, and it cost me 41 games, ultimately my career. So it was frustrating at that point, but I have no ill will to anybody, or, I've moved on. I'm past it. I'm in a good place in my life right now. And, but I just feel like I wish I could have done so much more, being healthy for that team and help them out, ultimately to just keep going deeper in the playoffs and all that kind of stuff.
Raffi, from the outside looking in and watching you, like you say, go through injuries and suspensions, some things very much out of your control, once they'd already happened. It did seem like one guy who was always in your corner was Doug Wilson, in terms of going to bat for you, and like you say, giving you another contract, keep giving you chances. How did Doug work for you when you guys were together?
You know what, Doug Wilson was great. I owe him a major thank you that one day that'll come when I run into him and see him. But he was great for me. He was great for my family. Nothing but I have nothing but positive vibes from him. I know the way things ended, he would probably think different of the way I acted, but like I said, I was frustrated. I was in a dark place. I was just so frustrated with what's going on, and why I couldn't heal enough to be able to get out there, right, and play my game. So at the end of the day, like I said, the Sharks, Doug Wilson, Junior Wilson, they were all great to me. The whole staff, there was nothing on them. Back then I would have been like, what the hell, what's going on? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? But that's just me, just being me, right? So, at the end of the day, if this is a chance, if they'll see this, say, thank you, Doug Wilson, and the Sharks, the organization, for putting up with me for 3 years and to going to bat for me. It's greatly appreciated with myself and with my family.
Oh, they'll probably see it one way or another, Raph.